Morning. Hey, um, sorry, I'm running a little bit behind. But when you drink beet juice, it's gonna move you. And I'm trying not to use my portable toilet. Ran into the truck stop. And Microwave is the next level. Microwave is the next level that I'm doing. I don't put too much into a truck because even though I've done a million miles, my job isn't guaranteed. Something happens, they will put you out this truck and they won't put you out your home terminal. Oh, you can't hear me? Hold on. Let me know if that works. I'm up in Wisconsin. I'm up in Wisconsin. Maybe that's the reason. But I'm up. Oh, gotcha. Sorry. Nope, I don't have my what you calling on. Well, thank you. Yep, 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 yep. Thank you. Good, good. You morning. Let's see something here. We're gonna get 45. One of those two. How was you guys' weekend? Well, that's what I got you for. You got my bag. You let me know. I would wind up doing the whole thing with two people listening. Uh, good, good, thinking I'm doing a good job. I was thinking I'm gonna try to order it in memory of my father. I was thinking about it, even though we didn't have a good relationship. I think I was more of him than everybody else. I actually look like him, but bigger. Um, he had a signet ring that he had personally made by my great aunt, who used to be a jeweler, but it had his initials, which is my middle name, L, and last name B, LB. I want to get a ring for this hand, and it had the initials LB, and in the initials it had diamonds. Well, I can't afford diamonds, so I'm thinking like some cubic zirconias or something. Um, but I would like to get one of those, so that would be something when I go out or whatever to put on. Um, I want. I was never that. You got kids now that suck up to their parents as soon as they die. Their wife and dry. I wasn't that. I wasn't that child. I just wanted my parents' love, appreciation, and stuff like that, and their respect. You know what I mean. And just in their respect. Hey, Mike, I found two editing programs, uh, and I use them, which I think I'm gonna use them a little bit more for shorts and stuff like that. But uh, let's let's start the clock. Get the heck up out of here. I've been sitting for a minute. I've been sitting for a minute, like 17 hours. So it's time to go. I gotta drop this load and then turn around and another one and head back the other way. And I'm good with that. I'm good with that. If you keep me moving through the weekend, um, I would show you the parking lot, but I'd have to make the camera pan out. I don't feel like it. But and I'm not trying to be political, but because of this idiot president, these parking lots, you used to wake up and these parking lots would be jam packed. Some still are, but a lot of them are. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's at least 10 open spots. You would never see that this early in the morning. You know, I'm going back to training because I need extra money because I'm not getting the miles. So hopefully I'm going to start getting the miles. But it's funny, Mike. I'm going to have to start washing my ass a little bit more because I'm going to have someone else in the truck. And I'm going to tell them. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I'm not washing up every day. That's $20 a day that I don't have. I'll get a bucket, a washcloth, and a soap. And I mean, I got wipes and stuff right now, but I'm gonna have to do something because it's a middle ground where I got to make some money. If I got to have someone else in here, I'm not used to having people in my truck. Um, I'm not getting rid of my portable toilet because look, I mean, bro, I had a. I'm not gonna say it on. I needed that. Yes, they proved I need that thing in my truck. I'm gonna say it like that. We ain't gonna do too much information. Um, and I got sick. by eating just a regular, but it wasn't junk food, but it was potatoes and all this other stuff that I wasn't supposed to have anyway. My body rejected it, and I'm buckled over the toilet. Um, and I would have been outside on the side of the road, and my body's telling me that the carbs just don't like them. It's telling me, I don't like. Come on, uh, my body's telling me it don't like them, and I just don't want to accept it. I want to have this. I want to have that. You know, I found bacon. I literally found bacon. I think it was like three $2.99. I'm up here and it's called Quick Trips, KWIX Trips in Wisconsin. I love this place. It's like a little uh it's like it's a truck stop slash gas station, but it's got onions, peppers, and you can buy, all the donuts you want. We're not talking about that, but you can get like beef. It's got like a little shopping section, and that's I bought some sausage and some bacon, 2 packs of bacon. I haven't had bacon in God knows how long. But bacon is like $7 a pound. I'm like, yeah, now screw that. You know what I mean? Um, I think I'm uh, gonna knock it down. Well, I'm gonna stay out till the week of the 22nd. No, I gotta figure something out because I'm staying out too long. I know my head and I know my heart. I'm staying out too long, and a lot of times I need to go and get in my driveway to recharge. But I'm getting ready for the spring. Spring's coming, bro. Spring is coming. I got my Christmas present, which is my dethatcher, my rake. Um, I got the core, the aerator parts to aerate the lawn. I'm gonna scalp the lawn. I'm gonna aerate it. I'm gonna detach it. Then I'm gonna top dress it and and water the bees side of it. I got I got to start as soon as I think I'm cleared on one card. We have something we're doing, which is getting a little hard right now. Might have to might have to back off a little bit to be caught up. But I'll talk to the wife about it. We'll see. I checked the portal. We've got no violations, but you got to keep it, boy. You got to keep up on these people, you know. And that's what I didn't do. That's why I got that heavy ass fine. I got to start paying on that. Jesus, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Be right back. Check the package. I've been doing two. I'm not going to say what I've been doing because as soon as I say it, I stop doing it. So I'll say it like this: I've been doing two exercises daily. I haven't did it this morning, but I'm probably going to do it when I drop off at a Walmart. Um, See, I know when I start telling y'all I'm doing something, and then I stop doing it. Is that a mental thing? Am I the only one that does that? When if I feel like I'm bragging about it, then I say I ain't doing it no more. Then I sound like a daggone idiot. you know? Um, Social media has it has done so many things to us as a people. It revealed the evil and entitlement of men and women in specific ways. It has revealed, oh, I just feel what you said. Hello, hello, hello. it revealed, it reveals these fancy names for selfish people. It lets you know that you're not crazy, but it also allowed a specific addiction, which is remember what they used to call it, Mike, 15 minutes of fame. Well, it went from 15 minutes to now certain people are famous and they'll do anything to keep that fame. I tell the story all the time of I was so lonely. I was married to this other person for 26, 24, 25, somewhere around there, years. And granted, I, I made mistakes, but I atoned for them, but I was never forgiven. I made mistakes because I was looking for a specific thing, attention. And all I was getting was the wrong stuff, but I was soaking it up. So when social media came along, I noticed I could get attention from negative attention, like a lot of these social media stars are doing. And it got so bad, I was making stuff up. I remember I told one person that I was dating that I would drink so much that I woke up in a ditch, which was a total unadulterated lie. But I was getting attention. Someone was feeling sorry for me. Someone was like, "It's okay," and she eventually broke up with me. And it was for that, because she wanted to keep, you know, alcohol and thought I was going to go off the deep end. And I later on realized it, and but I was soaking up all that attention. I used to go on Facebook and take pictures of me crying so I could get you. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. And I didn't know that I just wanted to be appreciated. I just wanted to be appreciated. I just wanted to have one or two friends. I just wanted to be appreciated. A lot of us just don't realize we just want to be appreciated. Every once in a while, good job. Every once in a while, I had a boy. Every once in a while, hey, I appreciate you. Every once in a while, hey, I love you. Hold on, let's take a look at something here. What time is it? Yeah, it's time to go. Hold on. It is, Mike. And the wrong attention is even worse. Look, wrong attention is even worse. Let's switch this around so we can get going. Let's see. I gotta get some. I gotta get some Windex. I gotta get some Windex. That's definite. Yeah, but I didn't realize. See, bruh. I'm the king of slow learning, and eventually, if I would have just realized that for, for all these years, I need St. Augustine on my front lawn, but it's too late. I'm not switching to St. Augustine. I spent years growing patches of uh, Xeon and Zoysia. I'm not switching again. But St. Augustine is probably what used to be. The guy said Xeon was Xena Zoysia was. It was probably St. Augustine because I found St. Augustine on the lawn, in the lawn. But I'm placing St. Augustine on the far left corner. If it grows out and takes over, thank you, Jesus. But other than that, I'm not trying to have a full, I'm just trying to have a green lawn. You know what I mean? And at this point, I am going to buy a pallet this summer, this spring. But that's to fill in that dead area on the left corner of my house. That's really kind of it. After that, but it is what it is. Um, it's just been uh, uh, it's just been one heck of a run trying to get it. Oh crap! Oh, you know what? There's someone behind. I forgot to. Luckily, I forgot to put in the GPS. Oh, Jesus! Oh, shoot! About to run the light. God. Let's take a deep breath here. All right, now we can go. But see, social media, even though it has all this negative attention and all of that stuff, it's also actually helped. It's actually helped me understand me. One, that I'm not alone. Two, other people feel the same way. but just don't want to say it. You know what I mean? You know, you got doers, you got shakers, you got abusers, and you've got predators. And I'm not talking like predators that want to kill you, but you got people that thrive off of hurting in a specific way. And they actually search for people with low self esteem. Oh, I get that when I get this, when I get that, and I can get away with this, I can get away with that. It's like there's a lady that's in the entitlement. It was on that podcast. Y'all know the podcast I'm talking about, where it's all about relationships, and the women get up and they say how effed up a man is, and really do. And they talk about, and it's always a woman. I've never seen a man do this. It's always a woman. I got a good man, and I got a good man, and he just has no drive. He pays all the bills. He's tired, works two jobs, but he has no drive. And everybody's trying to tell her, wait a minute. In this economy, he's paying all the bills. You say he got no drive? What the heck you think he's doing? I got my own money, but he needs to do better. Where did the entitlement come from? I don't. I am not the breadwinner in our house. Because if I was, we'd be homeless. I cheer my wife on daily. If he needs something, I get it. I cheer on daily. She has his car. He always gets these high rods and don't know it's a freaking high rod. It's Cadillac. The tires in the back, a special tire, they're rated at 160 miles an hour. You can't get a just regular tire for this car. They're freaking almost $400. I just paid one of them off. He was riding with a slow leak, and I'm like, oh no, that's not. And I just realized it's not good. I ordered the tires to go over here, have them hook it up. Uh, we have our whatever. That's the best way to say it. We have our whatever, and it works for us. 'Cause she's like, we gotta do this on the car. Just got back from the cruise. I put everything on my card. So now the two cards I had paid off got a balance on it. I'm not worrying about it, but I got to get them back down to zero, and then start working on the next one. Get it back down to zero. Get it back down to zero. Get it back down to zero. I got lucky. I really think I was the answer to her prayer. I just need somebody to give a flip about me, and I got lucky. Because I think God was tired of my shit. Hey, hold up. I got a spot for you. Yeah, everybody like know your place. I know my place. Yes, ma'am. Yes, dear. No, I'm not gonna let you walk all over me. No, that's not. But I know my place. My place is with her. You got guys that get on here and brag about. No, I don't brag about nothing. I'm very thankful about everything. You know what I mean? I got it. I got up. I had free time. I was cleaning this funky behind truck. in my funky behind self and giving thanks. It's crazy when you wake up and you ain't mad. It's crazy when you wake up in the morning and you're not frustrated. It's crazy when you wake up and you're not, well, I'm not stressed out. Well, I got over 10 hours of sleep. Shouldn't be stressed. I got to get over here, drop this, and look for the other one. I'm going to be real early, but hey, how you doing? I'm early. You want to load me? See, I don't mind coming up in these areas now because winter is dwindling down. Like, I plan to head towards California after like my March break. Hey, look, let's head west. And I'm going to California because I always look for. Now's the time to look for Christmas gifts from the strip mall, not the strip mall, but the outlet mall. I always look for sales for pocketbooks and stuff for the wife. I try to get her 2 to 3 new pocketbooks a year. She wears them puppies out. But these pocketbooks, Kors or Michael Kors or what's that other one? Uh, you know, and they're normally $300-400, and now they drop them down to you know $75 or $100. So I like to head to California and look at the strip. I got two specific strip malls that I look at. You know, so I'm tell the little point over that way, and then I hide them in the house till Christmas. It's like something stupid to anybody else, but it's become a normal thing in my life. Uh, I've always wanted normal. What is normal? Not being in a home or an environment that you're afraid to say anything, that you walk you walk on eggshell. That's not an environment, bro. That's not an environment that I want to be in. But that was the environment that I was in because that's all I knew. A lot of times you'll see this woman that keeps on going back to an abuser. After time, and just look it up. That woman, you be like, leave him, leave him. You don't realize they probably got a soul tie. That soul is tied to that person. They probably don't know that there's certain attention is better than the attention they're getting, that horrific attention they're getting from that abuser. You got people there that say, I'm just keeping it real 100. And half the time they're out of shape, disgruntled, pissed off people in the world. Look, you're eating too much. And you just, well, look at you, big back. Who you telling me? That's one thing I love about my wife. She be wearing, thinking I'm not attracted to her. I'm more attracted to the fact that she exercises and walks every day. She does 3 or 4 miles a day. I think that's so fun, freaking sexy. She's been doing that since I met her. So I get out and I'm like, but man, when we was on that cruise, I averaged uh 10, 11,000 steps a day. I kept my asking, well, you need me to go get something? Because I was trying to get these steps in. I had 15,000 steps one day. I was trying, she thought I was gonna say, hey, what the get it yourself. I was like, yeah, no problem, go get it. It gave me a reason. Sometimes you gotta find different reasons to get what you need done. You know, my body, my mental stability is like that. It'll fight a tooth and nail if you say exercise. But if you say, hey, go get me that, okay. Hey, go, I got to do some yard work. I know I walked 9 miles one day doing yard work. I did that many steps doing yard work. I'm like, oh, man, kill two birds with one stone. You got to figure out where in your life you can make slight changes that become a normal habit. I was, sometimes still addicted to the munchies. I know they're bad for me. But I was up this morning. I said, let me go buy some munchies. I was like, you know what? Let me make the effort and not hit the monster drink. And I got coffee brewing in the truck. I got to reload on all my supplements, and I think I'm going to make an appointment with my urologist. I'm trying. I know I have low testosterone. I don't. I had it figured. But see, what they don't tell you with low testosterone is messing with your head too. Depression, the whole 9 yards. And now that I'm over the road, I need that my man cave area recharge. Isn't that crazy? But when I came home right for the cruise, I sat out in the driveway, in the cold, with a beer. It felt so at ease in the driveway. And when we came home from the cruise, she went inside. I got that sod out of the trunk. I laid it in the area where I wanted it, filled in the spots I didn't like, make it so close. I spread them out so that they got to spread out, and I just had a ball. Sometimes you got to find your peace in the midst of the river, in the midst of the storm, in the midst of life, because life keeps life in. You got to find out what works for you. And when you find out what works for you got to use that as a recharge mechanism to go back out in the world. My recharge mechanism is my yard. I got a lot of work. I'm gonna start leveling off a certain area. Um, and the back area, Mike, I might have to get a load of sand because all of that sod in the back, right below it, is nothing but mulch. It's tree mulch, and it's breaking down. And I need something. I gotta do a layer to hold it up. Because remember, a while back I had a company come back and drop tree mulch in the back, and it's finally breaking down. I can feel it when I walk on the side. So I might do a level of sand in the back just for that, and top dress that in the back, and then I just I just find so much enjoyment in figuring stuff out. including my life. My wife got me this song. They've got this app that you could put so much stuff to what you're trying to say to a person. And she made this song, and it talks about our whole 10 years of adventure from zip lining. We've been zip lining one, two, two major zip lines. One in Tennessee, one in Costa Rica. Um, water slide, the water slide of death. Um, one zip lining on the island. I think one of the cruise islands, and he added that all to a song. It's like an AI thing, but it had me tearing up because all I ever wanted was someone to live my life, and you don't need a person to make you happy. Yeah, but they accentuate me. This person accentuates me. You don't need, you know what I need. There's something to that word you complete. She even said it. We get on each other's last nerves. That's true. You can get on a person's last nerve, but that's my nerve that you own. You are part of me. We are each other, and we are happy. I don't tell everything, but I tell the funny thing. And like she thought, like baby, I post you on my page all the time. Why would I be talking to anybody else? Come on, man. Don't believe that bull. Don't believe the hype. I hope I'm not too late. I wanted to prune my, yeah, I'm all over the place, but whatever. I wanted to prune the peach tree. There's so much growth on my peach tree. Oh my God. My apple is done. The last apple, I think the deer came and snapped it. It was a small one. The apple tree is done. I'm not going to try again. I'm going to leave it alone. Whatever. My apple tree is done. But those two peach trees have lived through the Armageddon, and they're thriving. I'm going to work on cleaning up that area and start leveling off the back some more. So hopefully we can get that going. Um, Life's good. It's been Monday, and as y'all can see, I ain't driving in the snow, so it's a better Monday. It's a whole lot better. uh, yeah, I'm doing the umps. Learning your relief valve in, in life is the best advice I could give anybody this Monday morning. Learning your relief valve. A lot of y'all that's in this chat right now go nuts. If you couldn't go work out, you losing. Like if you couldn't do your hydroponics or James, you couldn't work in your God, you losing. These are these folks' relief valves. Sometimes the valve needs to be replaced. It needs to be oiled. It needs to be greased up. But you got to have that relief valve to live your life right. my relief valve was messed up. I've been going to the bathroom a whole lot because I've let my blood sugar go cuckoo over the last couple of weeks. I finally I was like, well, I'm gonna go do this and I'm gonna do that. Nah, nah, player, you're messing up. My body's letting me know you're messing up. You know, bringing it, bringing it back up after eating. You're messing up. You're not eating right. So look, you got to pick myself up, wipe myself off, and start all over again, and get ready for the battle it starts. Hoping I go wind up on the other side of Chicago later on today. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's another one. I can stop there. That's a better one. Quick strip. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and shut down. Coming up next, wellness, frugal mama gets workout on positive affirmation and fashion sense. After that, at 9 o'clock, cruisers fun anytime. Cruising's got a new what you call it logo. I want to get a logo, but as soon as I look up, they don't know how to leave you alone. I don't like that. I would like to get a logo, something I could put on a shirt or something. But I don't have the time. Hey, Mike, I watched your video. I had to come back to about 4 times. I had that hour and a half video. I was like, oh, let me come back. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. I got 10 more minutes. I'm gonna come back and watch it. But hey, y'all have a blessed day. And as always, you don't think nobody loves you, know that I love you. And God loves you. Enjoy the week. Take on the world. Take no prisoners. And just smile. Man, a smile helps. See you guys tomorrow. Deuces.